Welcome to Human Body Systems 2 HO152. This will be a little introduction and sort of trip through this term's syllabus. And so I know you all know how to get onto Moodle, because if you weren't on Moodle, you wouldn't be seeing this. And I want to welcome many of you back who were in my HO150 class. This should be another good term. So many of you are familiar. Here we are on the first page of Moodle, even before the first week. And you can see by clicking, you can open the syllabus. And I want to do that just for a moment. It takes a few clicks to get there. But here we are. So nothing too surprising about the syllabus. At the beginning, we tell you our values at Lane Community College, what this class is about, where to find disability services. Notice this class meets online. It is a 3-credit class. We are using the same text as we used for HO150, so you needn't buy a new text. But we do have a course packet. It is available in the bookstore, and as I noted, Steve Nutt uses the same module or packet, so you may purchase the packet that has either of our names on it, either his or mine. Here are the objectives, the goals for you. You may have some other goals as well. And here are some notes for you. I do find the human body to be fascinating, and I hope that continuing your study, you will gain even more appreciation. As there were last term, there will be 4 unit exams and 1 final comprehensive exam. Each week I will post a new forum question, and each forum is worth 3 points, and that is 10 forums for a total of 30 points. And you need to respond to these questions in a timely manner before that unit. So if it's a forum for Unit 6, for example, you need to respond before the Unit 6 work is done. And this term you will actually need to go back and read other students' forums. I know some of you have, but there will be a question on each unit exam asking you what you have learned from reading the forums, and to cite a name of a student whose forum you learned something new from or found interesting. So make sure you do that. All right, an important note about grades. You need to participate in the introductory forum during the first week, and that would be before April 7th, or you may be administratively dropped. Notice, same as last term, late exams or assignments will not be accepted. I will again offer a makeup exam during the 10th week of the term, and if you come to need to use that makeup exam because you missed an exam, you need to contact me for sure during the 9th week to remind me. I have many students, over 100 students, and I honestly don't remember everything, okay? That's just a true admission. Okay. All right, so here are the systems we will cover: respiratory, digestive, urinary, reproductive, and then microbiology and immunity. And this is where the packet is necessary. You will also see, and we'll get to that in a moment, that I have some updates for the packet that I have published on our Moodle site. And you need to update these packets. All right, here are the due dates. I think they are all correct. If you have a question about a due date and you think maybe it's wrong in the calendar or on the Moodle page, please let me know. Generally, work is done before midnight on Sunday at the end of the unit we are studying. So that's a rule of thumb. All right, so we will have a comprehensive final exam at the end of the term covering all of the term. And as many of you have learned from HO150, if you study your prior exams, then you should do well and learn them. You should do quite well on the final. Okay, I'm going to close the syllabus and get back to the main page. This introductory material right here tells you what the requirements are for your computer in order to be able to successfully use Moodle. I am not the computer or technical guru by any means, so please, here are some important emails, websites, and places the Shed or the Academic Technology Center can help you with those issues. Make sure you read that. Here's an active link to the Sealy website. This is the update for the microbiology and immunity packet. I'm not going to open it now. You need to purchase the packet, as I've said before, and I reminded you that Steve Knight uses the same packet. So if my name is not on a packet, but his is, you should feel comfortable purchasing it. It's not very expensive in the Titan bookstore. I think just a few dollars, couple dollars. All right, each unit, I have pretty much the same thing. The objectives and reading, in other words, this is my expectation of what you will learn from each unit that we do, and I post that at the beginning generally of each unit. A homework assignment that covers the unit, so it's about a 2-week homework assignment. The forums each week, the first forum is to introduce yourself. News forums will be on each week, and I will check each week. This is a place where you can post questions to ask one another. You don't receive credit for the news forum. You do receive credit for the other forums. And then I have some YouTubes that narrate the PowerPoints that I have, and I also have the PowerPoints that are not narrated, so you can just read them. A couple of videos here, and there will be videos from time to time that will augment, or YouTubes that will augment what we are doing in class. This pretty much follows the same pattern all the way through. What I want to encourage you to do is to organize your work well. You can expect, since this is a 3-unit class, to spend at least about 9 hours of work per week. If you were a face-to-face class, you would be spending 3 hours in class, and then an additional about 6 hours or perhaps even more outside of class. You don't have to commute to this class, but it will take you time, just as if you were coming face-to-face. So please organize yourselves. Try not to wait till the last moment. For each exam, unit exam, you have 2 attempts. There is an enforced 30-minute delay between each attempt, which was advised by Academic Technology, so you won't run into technical problems of forgetting to submit one exam before you start the other. So make sure you plan enough time so that if you want your 2 attempts, and I strongly advise that you do, the first attempt might just get you familiar with the exam, and you'll have a chance to assess in your own mind what you need to review before you take the second exam. I generally open exams early on Friday morning and close them before midnight on Sunday, so there should be like 3 full days for you to be able to do this. I wish you the best. The best way to contact me is via Moodle messaging, but you can also use my email. I generally, and you probably have experience with this if you've taken a class from me before, I generally do get back to students within 24 hours. I wish you much success. Answer or ask me questions in a timely fashion so that you can get your answers, and I look forward to you interacting with one another on the forums as well as interacting with me. Have a wonderful term, and I will chat with you very soon.